Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A good Friday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage, live right here at Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Thank you to everyone for tuning in across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams. That's edmontonsportstalk.com, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, other ones that I am unaware of. Thank you to those watching on YouTube, as well as for everyone listening to this on podcast. Sentinel Storage, the presenting sponsor of the Hangout, Canada's storage provider. 2 decades of helping you store your stuff. Buy Canadian right now, 50% off all units. Limited time. Check them out, sentinel.ca. Matt Iwanyk, Jay Milne, Benny the Intern with you here on the Hangout on this Friday. How are we doing to end out a week? How are we doing on this Friday to close out moving week?
Doing well, Jay. Have a little, some small ticks that I'm, some stuff that's ticked me off for the past 24 hours.
I thought you said you have ticks.
Oh, no.
And Jay was then going to jump to the spot.
Only two things.
I was going to jump on
I only
Ben.
had 2 things.
I know how to get rid of ticks.
No. Well, yeah, I've only had 2 things.
Okay, Benny. Open room.
All right.
What's
So
24 hours you've been.
I'll start with most recent. I forgot my backpack today, and I didn't remember that I forgot it until I pulled it.
I have a question. Just how do you forget your backpack?
It's a great question.
And I don't know if I've actually forgotten my backpack. I have forgotten my laptop.
Yeah.
Not putting it in my backpack. And then I get to the office. I'm like, wrap.
Yeah. I honestly have no clue. My morning routine was the exact same morning routine that I've always had. I think what I did was I went for my Apple Watch before my keys, and I screwed up the order. And so with that, I usually go wallet, keys, backpack, Apple Watch, go. But I think Apple Watch, and then forgot the backpack went, keys, wallet went.
So what is in your backpack? Like what?
Laptop, headphones.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to race back.
So you got nothing right now?
I have nothing.
Ooh.
I'm just me here. Yeah.
That's a bad feeling.
Yeah.
I forgot my laptop once,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I felt completely naked.
Yeah. I feel.
But I used the Hangout laptop to get through the day. Maybe you could do that. I don't know.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I guess I could. I mean, I have time. I can race home right after. So
you do everything on your little pad and like your,
I think he's getting an offer.
Are you?
Nate the Builder said he can come drop it off.
Look at that.
Way to
Look
go,
at that.
Papa.
Yeah.
Nate the Builder's the man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He even offered to help assist in getting Reed some air conditioning in his place yesterday on the show.
Doesn't
so I don't
surprise
know
me.
if Reed followed up with that or
Probably
what.
not.
Probably not. I just suggested sleep in your basement. He's like, "There's no room. It's just a little storage room." I'm like, "You could figure it out."
Little
because he
cot.
didn't sleep the night before.
Because it's too hot.
Yeah, he said
So he's
it
going
was so
through his
hot.
Trev situation.
He had to. Did you hear how he finally got to sleep?
I heard that he soaked his shirt. I couldn't do that.
I couldn't do that.
That's
So
crazy.
uncomfortable.
Like I
That's
can't sleep
crazy.
with anything on. Like it just and the thought of a wet T-shirt.
Yeah. No,
Golly.
I if I wake up the next morning and like I'm like even just like a little bit of sweat, my T-shirt like is not like damp, but like you can tell you sweat. Instant off, like, oh God, no, not touch that shirt. Not touch that shirt till it's washed.
No.
Like, yeah, there's no way I'd be able to sleep in a wet T-shirt. No way.
No way.
You go shirtless.
Matt?
I like sleeping warm.
Warm?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
warm
you
sleeper.
would,
I
you
go into like a
psycho.
cocoon and stuff, and like the pillow's even over my head at times.
Yeah.
When it's this heat,
Been
like
there.
I don't even turn like. I have AC. I don't crank it up like overnight. I probably should put it a little more because I sleep.
Overnight,
but I
no.
wake up and stuff.
Like overnight, and actually recently in recent weeks, maybe not right now during
Yeah.
this little heat wave we have, but there's been days when it's been up to like 28, 27, and then at night it's dropped down to
Yeah.
like 16
Yeah.
or 14, and I've heard my heat come on.
oh.
So, because at night we have a routine. Like during the day, we'll keep the AC at 23. We'll close all the windows, shut the blinds as best you can, south-facing blinds, and then just let the air conditioner keep it climate controlled. But then in the evenings, then we'll open up the windows and get the natural airflow going. And it usually does the trick.
Yeah.
But there's been some cool nights. Last night was not one. Like last night was gorgeous. We were watering our flowers and our beds at 9, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
It was just perfect weather.
Yep.
I'm hit and miss opening up the window though, because all I hear is air conditioners running because I'm downtown, or so it's just constant noise.
There's a hum.
There's various hums going.
Yeah.
So sometimes it is annoying.
Various hums.
So I do like do I want to open my window or do I not? I like it open, but sometimes I close it. So I have my AC going at night, but I also don't have it too low. Like I probably should lower it last couple of days to get a more consistent sleep, but I'm going to fall asleep and I'll wake up in the middle of the night, but I'll go right back to sleep. So I have like a little fan going, but I like warm. I make warm sleeper.
I was kind of like raised, well, my dad's the coldest sleeper you'll ever meet, but my room was always upstairs and I never had a fan going and I always had an Xbox or like a computer running at all times. So my room is always like so hot. So I'm so used to sleeping in a hot room until our family got AC like 2 months ago or something. And now my dad has it cranked. So I've been going to bed the past 2 or 3 months in a hoodie and sweats.
Are you in the basement?
Yeah.
So it should be naturally cooler down there.
It
anyhow.
is, yeah. But I'm like freezing every night now. Like I'm like shivering as I'm going to bed. And then anytime I'm like having to go outside real quick, and especially this time of year, I'm in a hoodie and sweats. I'm like, I need to take everything off. And then as soon as I get back inside, put everything back on. Like, yeah, it's quite the circus.
At the old place in my office that I shared with JMO, it's one of those heat registers at the bottom across.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason in my office, there's one spot that had a knob that I can control.
Yeah.
No other place in the office was controlled. I was able to control some of the heat in my office. And I remember one winter.
You'd have that thing like an oven in there.
Well, one summer. It would have been summer. How did it go? No, it was winter. Yeah, it was winter. It was when Lucas was sharing the office with me because he likes it a little warm. I had that coming at a nice heat. The AC was kicking on in the building because I had it like the building manager had to come in and he's just like Ray. For those that remember Ray, like Eric would remember Ray. Yeah, he came in and he's like, "Yeah, it's too warm in here. Like you're kicking on the AC." I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll keep it a little bit lower then." But I like things warm.
You're crazy.
Thank you. It's the same as I'm very sad. I've been in the office until like 7 o'clock every night because I haven't been able to go outside when it's been boiling hot.
Yeah, well, it's the role of a coup, bruh.
Yeah.
We need a deck.
There is a little one.
Sort of one out there.
Well, Trev it says
a
we should
little 3x3
extend it. We should
deck.
build like an extended deck. Right
Yeah,
there.
sure. That'll go. That'll be
That'd be
safe.
That's
sweet.
what we could go
Yeah,
do.
we got a
I'm
hop
sure
roll
occupational health and safety will just love that.
I need to just find some sort of like picnic table that we could like tie up to a tree, chain up to a tree
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there,
yeah.
and I'll have a semi office outside in the summer.
Sure.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's got an old one that they would donate because they're upgrading.
100%.
Do let Matt know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just
Amongst
build
other
one.
things. No, don't build one.
Why? I like building things
Yeah,
when I can.
that's cool. Just buy one.
Wow, that seems very like demeaning. Like that's cool. like you almost like don't believe that I would or anything.
I believe you would. That's not the question.
Whether it'd be good or
It's
not.
the ability. It's the level of detail. It's the level of construction. There's not exactly a bunch of small guys around the office. You know,
That wouldn't be for you guys.
You'd hate. Oh, okay. So it'd be a single person patio picnic table. That makes
Well,
sense.
there's room for me and my computer.
Listen, I want to say one thing. I said I keep my air conditioning at 23, and that's the truth. Now,
Okay.
that seems high, doesn't it? Like, what are you doing?
During the day?
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? I think that's actually too cold by
But it
the
is
rules.
it is like if I went to like there's people saying 21 or 20 at like Savage the plumber says 20, Penner's Pancake says 21 or lower. If it was 21, it would be freezing cold in there.
See, I always feel like 2021 is what you want.
But
if you're
here's the
too
thing.
hot.
I want to tell you why. Our house is like I don't know whoever insulated it. They did a very good job. It does not let much out or in. Secondly, there's 2 furnaces in our house.
Oh.
So there's a separate furnace for the basement and a separate furnace for upstairs. So the air conditioning is only hooked on to the upstairs furnace. So that thing is pumping only into that floor. So it happens fast and it stays cool. So if I put it on 21, A, I'd be divorced, and B, I'd be freezing my you-know-what's off. It would be too cold in there. So I don't know. For our house, I understand that, you need sometimes it to be lower. But in our house, 23 degrees works. And you can all come over and try it if you don't believe me.
Open house.
But I love AC. And Reed was talking about it yesterday. And this is the great debate on air conditioning. Is, but you only need it for 3 weeks of the summer. That is not true. Air conditioning comes on when it's 23 degrees, 24 degrees outside, or when it's just, it doesn't have to be 30 degrees for you to need air conditioning. It's climate control in your house.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's all you're saying. It doesn't have to be scorching hot out, but it will take the edge off in a house. If there's little air movement, for instance, it gets stale in the house. You need that air conditioning pumping through.
I think those are the people that are just like
that don't have it.
Well, they don't have it, but also like we're Edmonton. We're good enough.
Right.
Let's not complain about the heat because we get cold later on.
Dude, I've had my air conditioning on in March.
Well,
it
my
happens.
place, it's more of just also your house and stuff because my place is northwest facing with a lot of windows.
Right.
So come 2 o'clock later, I get a lot of sun in my place. Whether it's spring, summer, or fall, if I get enough sun going on me, it doesn't matter.
It's
It
hot
could be
in there.
5 degrees outside.
Yeah,
and my
true.
place starts heating up because if it's a sunny day, I'm getting it. And I need to be like, watch that and stuff. So I usually because I run warm and stuff, hot days like this, I will bring it down to 22. I may go, if I know people are coming, 21, 20. Because that's generally what I think people like more. Plus, mine needs to keep kicking in because my place isn't. It needs to constantly keep going. So I need to get it down to 20. If it's not this heat wave, I'm setting it at like 24.
Yeah, that's
I like
fair.
it warm. I like warm.
But it true, like for you, given that you're on the 25th floor, like you're that much closer to the sun. So I mean, just by that, you're
I should
going to
need
be.
less. I should need the AC more than.
Yeah, you're going to need more AC.
But I don't. Oh, you're saying for the 2021?
Just because you're so high.
Yeah,
You're
I'm just
way
that much
higher.
closer.
That's right. That's a fact. Now, I will say that the controls in the office here, the air conditioning in the office throughout week 1 has been spectacular.
Yeah.
I've set a schedule.
Has been amazing. Good.
I don't know if you guys.
I think
I'm
the
curious what
19
we're seeing.
dip is a little too aggressive. I'm just going to say
It doesn't drop to 19.
it's been at 19 before.
That was the original schedule. I
Okay.
changed the schedule.
Thank you.
Good.
That was
I
that
changed
was
the schedule.
The first
That
couple,
was a little
I was
icy.
a little shiver. I'll shiver a little
Hey,
bit.
I like it more than as much as the next person.
And we'll
but-
fine tune and find the right spot. I've set it for 6 a.m., 6 p.m. Just those are the only 2 times during the 6 a.m. I've set it for 20.5 for cool settings.
Yeah.
think.
That's plenty.
And then 6 p.m. cool setting jumps up to like 24 because we're gone.
Yeah,
We don't need
turn
a
the thing off.
They could go. It could do. And
Turn
then
it off.
Heat setting, I think it's almost this. It is the same for 6 a.m. It's about 20.5.
So you should probably get the heat going about
5?
5:30, just so when Eric and
Then I'd
Trev
have to
get
set
in
up a
here and
different-
Dusty,
yeah.
it takes the edge off.
Maybe I'll just change
Maybe
it all to
5:15.
5:30. Maybe I'll change it all to 5:15.
Maybe 5:15, so that when we get to the office,
Yeah, maybe I'll
it
change
just
from
takes
6
the
to
edge off.
5:15.
Yeah,
And then for heat setting at 6 or 7, one of those two. I've dropped it down to like 18.5, 19 degrees.
see, after 6 o'clock, I'd shut the unit down.
I don't know how that one works.
Well, you can just put it to a crazy high and a crazy
Well,
low.
that's what I've got it. So it'd have
So
to
it
get
never really
ridiculously
reaches
cold
it.
or ridiculously hot.
In which case,
for
you do want the heat to
yes,
kick on.
You don't want this place to freeze.
No.
No,
Nor
that
do
would
you
be
want
bad.
it to get, way too cold that in the morning or it's taking too long to heat it up. So I have set a schedule this is full day 2 of the schedule. So keep me posted.
There you go.
Your thoughts.
Okay.
I enjoyed it
I just
yesterday.
first need to deal with Gord
Oh, wait, before we go to Gord,
in the chat.
before we get there, you had a second.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, okay.
You had
Oh,
2 greens.
wow, we went off on a tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
From a backpack, forgot.
Yeah.
All the way to AC's. The Hangout on Edmonton Sports Talk.
yeah. And then so my other piss off was yesterday. I'm on my way back from here, and in
You're on your way home?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in St. Albert's, they shut off this one road that's like my perfect way to get home, and so that's such a like tick off. I'm like, whatever. Like, so I take an alternate route, go through like a school zone, and then go through like in a residential area, and then find a kind of shortcut to get in my neighborhood. And I'm taking that route, and these cops know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They know that like it's a 40 zone, knowing damn well it could easily be a 50, and they're and they know that everyone's going through that street because the other one's closed. And so I take my right, and I'm cruising, and then all of a sudden I just see a cop run out onto the road and like go like this right in front of my car and then wave me off.
Oh no.
And that's a pullover one too. That's demerits.
Yeah, that's a.
He didn't mention demerits to me.
If it's
There's
written up,
demerits.
it's demerits.
You get a photo radar, it's not.
Because they can't prove who's driving.
Yeah.
Just the car is driving. When you get pulled over,
Don't worry, you
there's
got
demerits
demerits
on
to
that.
burn,
Yeah,
baby.
you
I
got
do.
lots of demerits.
That was my first time ever getting pulled over.
Oh, you're fine.
So
What was the damage?
Well, he was nice. He was a nice guy about it. I'll give him that. Like he was like, "Oh, where are you coming from?" I was on my way back for whatever, blah blah blah.
Dude, you should have said Edmonton Sports Talk.
I did.
A big wheel over there.
I did. And he goes, "Oh no way!" Like, you're usually off at this time. I'm like, yeah, usually. And then whatever, he goes, "All right, I'll see what I can do for you." He goes in his car or whatever. And then it was funny. I witnessed. So there's 2 cop cars, and so the cop are hiding behind a tree with a radar gun, like and just I'm like, oh my god. And then this one cop was there behind a tree, getting cars, and then a Tesla was going probably like 60, 65 through this 40. Cop runs out, and the Tesla just kept driving. drove right past the cop.
Really?
Cop marked down the license plate. So he's probably getting some a good fine coming for him. Yeah,
Failure to comply with something.
because the cop didn't get in front of the car. It was on the far side of the road. So the cop was on its way out and like waved at the car. The car just kept going.
No, I should try that next time.
Just keep driving.
If they're not gonna pull
Yeah,
out and chase
yeah.
you down,
Well, for that, you can just be like, oh, I didn't see you.
yeah, sorry.
Bronco Nick, it was Deer Ridge, not North. But
It's the end of the month. Quota's got to be met.
yeah, exactly.
That's what it was always. I remember the saying with that. It's the end of the month.
That's honestly what
Gotta
it was.
catch some quotas.
I was there for 5 minutes, and the person had 2 done. Like I'm like, oh my god.
The worst that I always saw, by Rexall Place on 118th Ave.
Yeah.
To go under that LRT, you have to go down a hill and then come up.
Yeah.
And you
And
just-
they wait for you on the other side.
they wait for you at the bottom of it. Because naturally, like if you're going through, like you might just get a little lazy with the brake and all of that, so you speed up just enough because you're going down a hill and
Yeah.
Getcha.
Like, give me all the school zone, radar traps you want. Give me all the, intersection stuff if you want to have that. But
Go to the ones where there's a record of
bad
bad incidences or traffic or that. Go there.
Yeah. But like stuff like that, you're just
They're just farming.
Cash.
well, and
out.
that's
Yeah,
why like
that's
there's no
all- that's all
is
it
there no
is.
longer photo radar?
You're not allowed to do photo radar. Is it at all?
Yeah, I think it's.
Or do you have to be fully marked?
Well, no because
'Cause before there was a
there
while-
would be bright yellow trucks with a big orange
Well, and
flag.
before that, there was nothing. Like they could hide wherever they wanted,
Yeah.
and you could get caught. Then it was they have to be very noticed.
I think they can be in school zones and whatnot though. They can't just be on the yellowhead.
I saw one actually like the other street over from the one I was just driving.
Because
on.
I take the
I saw that a
yellowhead
couple
in
months
every
ago.
day, and when you come under Gretzky Drive and you coming up on the yellowhead and you go past that automotive row or whatever,
Yeah.
there was always a yellow truck there parked there.
Yeah.
And since they changed that, I have not seen that yellow truck once.
So, in Alberta, photo radar is now significantly reduced. April 1, 2025, it's banned on all provincial highways and connectors, and it's limited to school zones, playground zones, and construction zones.
That makes
Good.
sense.
Speed on green cameras at
makes
intersections are also banned, with intersection cameras now limited to red light enforcement only.
Oh, so I can speed through this intersection up here on 170th Street, or they come off the
Speed on
yellowhead?
green ticket thing is limited, and these.
First week I worked at EST, I got burnt there on a ticket.
Well,
'Cause I was trying to make the light.
I kind of now just want to go try this.
Yeah, I'll go
Like
speed
just
around.
to see, like not too crazy,
Let's
but
go
I know
speed,
there's
bro.
one spot. Go 15 over and see if it catches me.
Well, I'll do it tomorrow morning. Well, I guess on my way in tomorrow for the Green and Gold kickoff show.
If you want to do it for science, you'd have to pay a ticket.
Well, as long as you're willing to split it with me for science.
If you
And then
do
go to
it
court.
tomorrow and you get a ticket, I will go halvesies.
Will you?
I'll go halvesies with you.
Okay, I'll do it. What speed would you like me to enter the intersection at?
15 over.
75 it is.
Because the 10 was always that number and they could get you.
They got me on 15.
So I would go
yesterday.
15 over. Because
Did
that
I
should
just go
get you
16 just to make sure?
No, because 11 or 12 is what the number should be to get a ticket.
Okay.
Starting to get a ticket. So I would go 15.
I'm all over it, man.
Yep.
And then in 2
It would
weeks,
be my
we'll see if you
pleasure
get
to
a
see if
ticket.
this works.
Yeah.
It will not be if you get a ticket. I'll be very like crap. Yeah, no, I'll go halvesies with
It
you.
would be like, I don't know, $100, $150.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy that pulled me over, he did me a favor, knocked it down to 7 over.
They always say that.
Yeah.
I also will say this.
Like, what are you supposed to have a rule book and say,
Yeah.
okay, so he knocked it down to this. Okay, this should be my fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been pulled over without them saying, hey, I knocked it down.
Yeah.
Not once.
Yeah.
I've never.
Maybe they do,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I've never been pulled over for speeding or anything.
Holy smokes.
Been lucky by that.
Wow. Yeah. I always got to say that until yesterday.
And I'll knock somewhere. The thing I'll say though is I'm okay with the gun and then pulling people over. I don't even care if that's the cash cow thing to a degree. I'm okay with that one.
No, but
Because there's demerits and there are penalties.
I know, but it's always in instances like on
Sure.
Y Road when you're coming in Edmonton and it goes from 80 to 100
Those are
and they're
the
sitting at the
worst.
end of the 80 as you're accelerating to the 100. Like, screw off.
Yeah.
And they're
Yes.
hiding on the Henday in between the bridges.
Yeah.
You're sitting in
Yeah.
I want to say bad words. You're sitting in a lawn chair
Yes.
in between the bridges, hanging out and
Yeah.
gunning people and hiding.
But because of the
Stop.
demerits, I can make the argument that it will help lower speeding. Because if you pick up too many demerits, you're going to have to go lower.
I agree.
But photo radar was always
Just
a joke
don't
to me.
speed on the Henday.
Photo
You're
radar-
going to get pulled over.
Photo radar was always a joke. Because it doesn't stop you from speeding, really.
But like in between these zones where it's going from one speed to another speed, like get out of here. Get bent.
I'm with you on that
Like
one.
get out.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
stop.
Well,
that is
Benny,
bad.
I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
it's
sorry, buddy.
it's all good.
Sorry.
$100 fine. It's fine. It's
all right,
It is what it is.
Maddie's splitting it with you. So.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate that.
You might
This
something
is
about Gord.
This is our first hangout together.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Yeah, it
I
is.
know.
Oh,
This
that's
is
right.
not my first
You're-
ever hangout on as a guest was with you.
Oh, okay, that's
So
why.
this is pretty poetic.
This is
How is this for you?
what?
Your legs.
I know. I don't
Doing this right
understand how
now.
you do this.
Oh, I like that, but you couldn't do that in the old studio.
I know. I couldn't.
Like, how is this? Like, there's a lot. Like, I could always do this, but like, you were like full on.
I love
There
it.
was no space for this at the old place.
No, there wasn't. You'd be racking your shins against somebody or something.
I do need to move these chairs just slightly.
This looks good.
way. Just 'cause we keep bumping the TV.
Okay, so Gord first.
Is this
He's-
the- yeah, we need
he
to get
said-
into the Gord
He said,
thing.
"Oh, Jay just admitted he likes 21 degrees air conditioning when he just said
20.5.
it's 23 in his house." A, I explained it's different in my house, and B, I love my wife. My wife doesn't like it that cold. You have to. You
I
have
think that
to
was number one.
make-
You said you'd get divorced, or so.
Yeah, like I
it was a
made
one
that
or
pretty
two.
clear. Like I'm not here to win that debate. Happy wife, happy life. Okay, that's remember that, Ben, and remember Matt in the next coming years. Okay, or whenever coming year, or
No pressure.
whenever. But yeah, I just didn't want to do that. And yes, I did see a comment about my play of the day last night. I missed. I thought PJ Walker was actually a viable quarterback. It turns out he's not.
Well, but the lock shot parlay I built yesterday is still there.
The under was a good play. I didn't say I didn't like that play.
I know you didn't.
I didn't
I'm
like
saying
the
my
other
thing
part.
is
of it.
still available.
Yours is still
You
available.
don't like what's happening tomorrow.
That's right.
We'll get into that right away here.
But probably the under was the play last night. And Smith TM14 about Terry McLaurin. I don't know what to think, buddy. I'm a little distraught
What to
over
think
it.
is there's nothing to think about.
Look,
Here's what you do.
This has happened before, and
We've seen this in sports.
the problem is, Matt, is pay him. Debo Samuel is getting paid more than him right now.
Right, but it's a negotiation, and the Commanders
Sure.
are going to.
It's a dance. This
When
is
you
part
when
of
you
it.
have to be worried, is it's the week leading into Labor Day weekend, and he's still not signed.
True.
That's your worry. Now
just
it's only
don't
a
like
week
this.
away.
Terry's our guy.
This always happens.
Terry's our guy, and the new ownership knows that.
And he'll get
And
paid.
Jaden Daniels is your quarterback. Like this is a formula for success.
He'll get paid.
Just forget it. Just give the man what he's not asking. He's not asking for Jamar Chase money. He's made that clear. He's like looking to be top 10, which he is. Terry McLaurin is probably is actually a top 10 wide receiver. I won't be delusional and say that I'm going to have to force him into the top 5, but he's a top 10 receiver in the NFL.
Who's that?
Terry
McLaurin.
McLaurin, especially with a competent quarterback like Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
I have to say, Madden is releasing their top
Yeah.
rankings.
They released wide receivers, I believe, last night, and I don't think AJ Brown made the top 10. I remember everyone was losing their mind on Twitter about it.
AJ Brown shouldn't. He's not a top 10 receiver.
Is this 2026?
Okay, let's
Are we
go.
putting together the top 10 list?
let's do it.
I want to see if I can just find the receiver by position. Wide receiver. I hope this site is accurate. It says 26.
It should
It lists the best wide receivers of Madden NFL 26. So
EA,
this
EA
be
should also
accurate.
have it on their website as well. If
Okay. Well, then this is because this says Brown in the top 10.
does it? Okay, maybe I
EA
saw it as like he was
Sports,
underrated or
Madden.
something.
I think putting him in the top 10 would be overrating AJ Brown.
Interesting.
You think?
I do.
Interesting.
I'm
Top 10
I'm jaded by
QBs,
him though,
top
so
10
I had him in
running backs, top 10.
fantasy.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I found. Okay, so I got
Okay.
the list.
Okay.
Are you guys going to try to guess?
Okay, this is Maddie's blind ranking.
Ah, look at that.
So
Okay, so the number one's got to be either Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase.
they are equal at 99. They're tied for one.
Tied
That's
for one. Okay,
That's
So you nailed
I like
both of
that.
those.
and then it drops off from there. From 99, they're the only two at
Then it was
99.
96, 95, 95, 94, 93, 93, 91, 90.
Okay, I'm on.
Amon is 3.
CD Lamb's got to be up there.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb is 4.
Okay,
You guys, if they got 1, 2, 3,
this
4.
is pretty good.
This is pretty damn good.
Okay, let's think about this.
Is T Higgins there?
T Higgins is not there.
No. I'm blanking. Like Drake London? Would Drake London be top 10?
He is number 9.
Good pull.
Okay. Good. He's on my fantasy team. I'm sure. Tyreek's gotta be.
Oh,
there, so-
Tyreek's got to be
He's
in
number
there.
5.
Okay.
I wonder if Xavier Worthy's getting more love.
Ooh.
than
He
he
is
should.
not there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. They could be.
That one out there.
Yeah.
So there's.
Well, Terry McLaurin's in there.
He's next. He's 6.
Nice.
7, 8, 10 is
Nice.
left.
We're
doing pretty
7,
good,
8,
bro.
10.
7, 8, 10.
Yeah, and you've got technically just one wrong, I think.
Yeah.
7.
Jumped a little quick on that gun on that one there.
Okay, let's think here. Let's think. Who does? Well,
I'm gonna use the
AJ
YouTube
Brown's
chat
got to
to
be there
help
then.
here.
Are you going with AJ Brown?
Maybe not next, but he's got to be there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's number 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Good. We're now down to 7 and 10.
And then you know who they put in there. His
you
name's escaping me.
Are you saying like is it an older receiver?
DK Metcalf.
He is not.
Okay,
Ooh.
good. That brings
So
me
that's
some,
another wrong.
that brings me some
Okay.
happiness.
Like I'm not guessing this. Just, I'm running this by you.
Yeah, you guys are just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Devontae Adams past this time now where he's out of the top 10
he's
now?
out of the top 10.
Okay.
But what about a Brandon Ayuk?
Brandon Ayuk or Puka?
Oh, Puka Nacua. Well,
Puka's got to be top 10.
He should be. Yeah, Puka Nacua.
Puka.
No.
What?
But this is Madden rankings.
Yeah.
We're talking about Madden.
Puka
top 10.
Nacua is not the fastest
I am
guy.
also going to jump in because you won't guess it now. Devontae Adams is number 10.
He is.
He is number 10.
That's
So now-
crazy.
It's the reason why I say that is because they have.
what
a
are we
bias.
missing?
They
You
have
are
a bias
missing
for
number
older guys.
7.
We're missing the 7th best
Yeah,
ranked
so
receiver.
Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Amon St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Terry McLaurin, blank, AJ Brown, Drake London, Devontae Adams.
The reason why I asked is just with EA ratings, they usually have a bias towards like older players that have done it. The regression of the older guys, they don't match that very well
Right.
with like the real life.
Okay.
So in the NHL, like
Who are we missing? Like I'm just trying to think.
yeah,
of, like,
no,
the top teams.
yeah, that's where I thought.
Oh, Mike Evans.
Correct.
Ah,
You did really well. I'd
nice,
say.
Yes.
nice.
Very well.
Yep. Yep.
Gordon in the Nasty Chat did say ESPN article of coaches, execs, and scouts. Their top 10 went Chase, Jefferson, Hill, Lamb, Brown, AJ Brown, Amon St. Brown, Neighbors, Collins, Evans, and Garrett Wilson.
Neighbors is too young to be in the top 10 for Madden, so he would. It's gonna
Garrett
take him.
Wilson.
I used to love
I
getting
think
Madden.
I just.
Garrett Wilson. I had him in a fantasy last
But
year.
he's got
God.
Justin Fields as his quarterback. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but for Madden, it's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it's all
that's
different.
true.
Fantasy, Madden,
They're
and just
totally
coaches,
different.
They're all.
Hey, we
all
did
that's
pretty
different.
good on that.
We did pretty damn good.
That wasn't that
very,
bad.
very impressed.
That was
You guys
pretty
went
good.
1 through 4. Like,
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
good.
So I'll
But,
give you guys
that's-
credit on that. Madden used to be a holiday for me in a sense.
Just like
they actually
When it was
called
released?
they used to have like Madden Holiday Day or something. That's how they labeled it. I remember I got a mug, like a beer mug that they gave at Best Buy one year. Like if you bought the game on a certain day, you got a Madden beer mug.
I had that for NHL. yeah.
I bought Madden every single year. I had 01, I had 02, but I didn't buy those in 03. But I think starting 04, I bought it in like as soon as it came out until like 2018. Every year, I'd go get it. First or second day it was released, and then I would crush it for like the last 2 weeks of summer vacation. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
And the game, it wasn't the same in the end. But I was part of those early 2000, mid 2000 years where it was glorious. It
Yeah.
was so much fun.
Yeah.
I should pull that out and play it again.
Just
It was wonderful.
you guys need like an Xbox or something here.
Well, Big Maple did give me a PS4 in exchange for a coffee mug, and the PS4 doesn't work.
Whoa. Scamming, Big Maple.
It needs every time I've tried getting it going, it needs like a new hard drive in it. So I don't know if it's just as simple as I need to buy a hard drive and I can get it going. I have not looked at it. It's now sitting at my house because it was at the old storage room at the old place.
Oh, wow.
But I do have one for a PS4 to plug in here if I ever get that working.
yeah. Yeah, with the buying the game on release and getting some, I want to say NHL 12. I want to say I remember. No, it wouldn't have been 12. It would have been like 10. I think it was 10. NHL 10. If you bought it on release day, you would get a like DVD documentary of Sidney Crosby in his year where they went to the Cup and lost. It's like an hour-long documentary, and I was at school, and I remember my mom bought the game for me and showed up to recess. I just wanted the game in my backpack and me like to look at it in class. And my mom showed up at recess. She gave it to me and she goes, "Oh, and you also got this for buying it on the day." And it was a Crosby documentary. I watched that documentary probably 100 times.
Wow.
Over and over.
What's your mom's first name?
Rochelle.
Round of clicks for Rochelle.
Yeah.
That's
Great
taking
mom.
it to the next level.
Yeah. She's not listening. She usually is, but she's at BBJ right now. So
Can I confess something?
You've never played video games.
I've never played Madden in my like I'm sure I've like seen it but I've never played it in my life.
It's fun.
it's fun.
It was. It was one that allowed me to like know NFL players better than I ever did. Like I know my knowledge of NFL players is lesser because I don't play Madden anymore because I knew offensive linemen.
Yep.
Like I was like,
Yep.
because you go fantasy mode and like you try to draft your team or like you're trying to trade. And I learned offensive linemen that I'm like, yeah, Steve Hutchinson's a great offensive lineman from the Seahawks at the time. Like you knew certain players because you try to trade for your team and stuff.
There was
Those non-skilled players, I have just less
knew
knowledge
off the top of my
of
head
them now.
There was 1 year of Madden where I actually played like a full year, and I feel like I knew the whole league. I'm like, yep, I know that guy. And it's honestly with like NHL now, like I'll still play like here and there, and it's how I keep my memory of which player shoots which way in my head. If I see like, I don't know if I've told you guys this on the show. If I've seen someone play hockey, I know which way they shoot.
Yeah, except you told Reed this, and then you went on a thing and you went like a bunch wrong in a row.
Well, that was because I was trying to speed run it. But then I actually went down to focus and I got.
Is there a website for this?
Yes, but it got shut down when I tried playing the other day.
Never mind.
It's called gameofhands.net. I don't know if it's still going.
What is Game of Hands?
It shows you random NHL players from, I want to say probably 2010 to now, and it says shoot. Does it shoot left or right? And my record is 450, and I got that in 7.5 minutes.
In a row?
Yeah,
I don't even know how you click that fast.
like I just.
In the inbox, Hans Shorkoff says Nico Collins snubbed, always gets forgotten about as a top 10 wide receiver easily, and Drake London should not be there based on his career so far.
Yeah, it's Yeah.
And this comes in, Jay, don't let your NFC East Eagles hatred blind you of A.J. Brown's skills. Go Bird. That comes in from T-Mac. That's a fair point.
Division. You know why the Eagles are not winning the division?
Who's winning the division?
Why? Because the commies are.
But you know, one of the things playing the commies way. I just brought it up with Haas a couple days ago. This is one of my favorite. I love these things because they're just random. Although it technically, this would be the year that this ends, just based on the numbers. The Eagles in the early 2000s went to 4 straight NFC championships. They also in that time won 4 straight NFC Easts. 04 was the last year they won the NFC East of that 4 in a row. Since 04, there has not been a repeat winner in the NFC East.
Good to know.
And the Giants aren't winning. So it's down to the Cowboys or the commies who are going to win.
Can the Cowboys make a bounce back?
NFC East, if you go based on that. Flip side to that is 04 is when it started. 24, 25, 20 years later, this is when it would end naturally with the Eagles. That's the one thing playing in their favor on that. But in 20 years, there has not been a repeat winner of the NFC East. So this is the year for you guys.
Well, yeah.
Just based off that. There's nothing else.
If they don't re-sign Terry McLaurin, I'm sorry. It ain't.
Well, then it's the Cowboys.
Key.
Or the Giants surprise.
Who's starting at quarterback for the Giants? Is it Russell Wilson?
I would
Or
imagine.
are they going to give it to Jackson Dart?
You got to start with Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rare. It's happened with the various quarterbacks. I think one of the best things NFL teams should start doing and getting back to is let a quarterback develop for even a few weeks before you give him the starting quarterback job. Eli Manning started behind Kurt Warner with the Giants. I think Warner went 0-8 that season, and then they eventually went to Eli. And I think they rushed when they didn't want to go to him that season, but it was 0-8. And then Eli Manning took over from there. Lamar Jackson started behind Joe Flacco for a few weeks, and then he took over. Patrick Mahomes sat behind Alex Smith for a first season.
A year and a half.
Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre. Jordan Love sat behind Aaron Rodgers for a little bit.
Yeah.
You put so much stock into that next quarterback for a franchise. And I understand the GM and the coach, they're under pressure. They got to win right away and stuff. But if you're brand new, if it's a new regime and you bring in a quarterback, take your time with them. The last thing you want, especially if your O-line's not good, go build out your own line. Let the veteran quarterback get destroyed by a defensive line. And then let him watch, learn, and go. Like year 2 or 3, they should be out there.
Laramie Tunsil, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a big signing.
What do you guys got him?
Left tackle.
Interesting.
Bring it, baby.
40 minutes ago, Madden released the top 10 team overalls. I don't know if you guys
Okay,
want to.
so do you want to do this with me?
Okay. Well, I could rattle off a few here.
Well,
I
let's
don't know
just-
if they're Oilers, but
let's
it's
just-
going to be Chiefs, Bills,
Ravens.
Ravens,
Ravens are
Lions
Super Bowl
are all
favorites
in
right
there.
now.
Can you guys know, like, make
Number
a guess
one?
for number 1? Yeah.
Number 1, I'm going to say the Lions.
I'm going to say it's the Baltimore Ravens because I know they have a bunch of the top 10
Right.
defensive players that they've
Oh,
released.
yeah, I can't
the
think of
Ravens
this
have
like a normal-
bunch of those. So I feel like that bumps them up. It's either going to be the Bills or the Ravens.
You don't think the Lions?
Not number 1 overall.
I'm going to look at that. That might be my... Okay, so I'm saying the Lions. He's saying the Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah.
By kind of a gap, actually.
Really?
They're 90.
So-
They're 93 overall. The next one's 91.
So it goes Ravens. I would say Bills over Chiefs.
Yeah, man. The AFC is stacked, hey? Yeah,
I'm going Bills.
I could live with that.
It's not the Bills nor the Chiefs. Second.
Then it's the Lions.
Then it's got to be the
It is
Lions.
not the Lions. Lions are
then
sixth.
Eagles.
Eagles are second.
Okay.
Okay, those are my top 5.
Yeah.
So if it's Ravens and then it's 49 or Eagles,
Eagles.
then it's gonna go Bills, Chiefs, Lions is my order.
KC, Bills. Fifth team is a sneaky one. It's not the Lions.
Our line 6.
Yeah.
So we need 5.
5, 7,
Seventh.
8, 9, 10.
A sneaky top 5.
Sneaky 5 team.
So the
I'm
teams
surprised they're this high, but I guess it kind of makes sense.
it could be the 49ers.
It could be the Commanders.
I was about to say it could be the Commanders.
It's got to be the Commanders because they were the NFC Championship.
Bengals?
No, it's got Ooh. I have a time of day for the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to be. I want to look through the odds right now for
Okay.
NFL.
Well, so then what else? So I could see Bengals. I could see Commanders. I just want to go through all the teams in my head. It could be the Packers. I don't think it'd be the Vikings.
It's not the Packers. It's not the Vikings. They have J.J. McCarthy as their
I know.
quarterback. I think it's the Commies.
The Texans.
Nope.
If you're going to go commies, I'm going to say I'm going with 49ers.
49ers are 10.
Okay.
I can tell you right now, the commies are not in there.
Not in top 10.
Not in top 10.
Wow.
So aren't the Packers.
Well, this is just bunk. These rankings, these ratings
You
mean
can't.
absolutely
Yeah,
nothing.
I'll have to see who the rest are there. Because then the other teams that I will throw in there, and I don't think I'm going to get the order
I'm
anymore.
shocked by number 9, honestly.
Okay, so we have. I'm going to say then that the Bengals are going to be in there.
Nope.
Bengals aren't in there.
Nope.
No, they don't mean anything. Let's just
The
let's
Dolphins.
just establish this.
Nope.
Dolphins can't be in there. Okay,
No.
I was just thinking maybe-
Cowboys,
Nope.
Rams.
Nope. There's one team I'm like stunned they're in here.
Tampa Bay.
No. There's another
I'm
team
just
that
guessing teams right
there's
now.
another team that like make
Well, this is stupid.
there's another team that
Well, I'm
makes
just trying to go
sense.
through the teams in my head right now.
The
Like
team that's 5 is sneaky. and,
Texans would be in there.
Texans are 7. That
Texans
one
would be in
makes
there,
sense.
Colts. Chargers or the Broncos? Would one of those two teams in there? I'm gonna say Broncos.
Broncos are 8. That team was, I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense.
So what do we need?
9 is
5 and
shocking, and 5 is like a
5 and 9.
sneaky team. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a take.
They went-
NFC or AFC?
I can tell you.
You couldn't tell us.
No, I don't know divisions well
Okay,
in the NFL.
I could go through them all in my head. It's nothing going to be in the South. The South is gone. The East we're finished. The West, it wasn't the Rams. We've already got the 49ers. It's not going to be the Seahawks. It's not the Cards. And then we've already gone through the North. He said there's no Packers. There's no way it's the Vikings. The other side, it's not the Steelers. If it's the Bengals aren't there. There's definitely no Browns. Jets, no. Patriots, no. We've already done Dolphins. Bills is done. You've got the Raiders. You've got the Chargers we haven't touched. And then what is the other one that I've been missing? Then you got the Colts, you got the Jags, and you got the Titans. They're not in there. So which one of those teams that I've kind of thrown out there? The Vikings?
Vikings are number 5.
The Vikings are number 5?
But this is ranked off of like
The Madden's.
the Madden team speed
They're
and
ranked.
everything.
They are placed 88 overall, same as the Lions.
Okay, so
let's-
now I need one more. So we need one more to finish this off.
I don't think you've said this team. Maybe you have. I don't know.
I'm going to say Chargers.
No.
Jay, you got
I've
any
given
guess?
up.
Okay.
I can't.
Well, then
like,
I'm gonna.
this is
I'm gonna
just-
try one more here. This is gonna be my last guess and stuff. Can you show him and tell me if it's AFC, NFC?
the number 10 team.
Yeah, number 9.
Number 9.
AFC.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was the team that was in my mind, but I just didn't know. That's an awful list.
that is terrible.
That's
That is an awful list. Like at least the receivers, we could sit there and be like, "That's a good list."
okay.
This one's awful.
I
list.
see why they're top 10 in teams, because they released their top 10 defenses. Steelers are number 1.
Steelers are not
Fair.
the number 1 defense.
They
in
could
Canadian
be.
football or in the National Football.
It could
League.
be. They're good. TJ Watt's a game changer.
He had a bad second half of the year last year.
Let's get to reality.
Okay, before
Let's
you
look
do
at
that,
this- yeah,
portions
is
of this
interesting.
hour of the EST Hangout, they are brought to you by the High Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Stock. Promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out, thehighproductmarketing.com. This is the EST Hangout here in Edmonton Sports Stock, presented by Play Alberta. EST is presented by Play Alberta. Jay, Benny, Matt with you here on the Hangout on this Friday. Jay and I are back together 3 o'clock later today for the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. Matt playing the part of Reed Wilkins. Jay playing the part of Jay.
No, actually, I'm playing
Well,
the
yeah,
part
you're
of
playing the
Reed
part of Reed
Wilkins.
Wilkins. I'm playing
You're
the part of Jay Mill.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. On the show today, Andrew from the Turf District. He's going to be on to talk some Elks as they take on the Ticats. We'll get to that a little bit here in the Hangout right away as well.
I'm holding in my hand a cellular device.
No way.
The cellular device is on the Play Alberta page.
No way.
And Play Alberta has Super Bowl winning odds.
Ravens are number 1. Bills are number 2. Chiefs are number 3. Eagles are number 4.
No. You got the first 2 right.
Ravens, Bills.
Eagles, Chiefs.
Yep.
I was trying to remember because I was looking at it with Hustis.
You know who I'm putting my money on right now?
I'm
I'm making a live bet. Yeah, exactly. I'm not putting them on any of the top 4. The Detroit Lions are plus 1,070. They didn't have Aiden Hutchinson, their star defensive player throughout the majority of last year.
Yeah.
I think they're due. I think this is the year they finally get over the top. I think the Detroit Lions are going to win the Super Bowl. I rode them last year too. They ran into a tough Commanders team that they just couldn't deal with. But I am all in on this. Let's see.
Haas he thinks this might be a tough year for the Lions. I could see it too. You're in a very tough division. I do have concerns with Dan Campbell. I love his riverboat gambling style of coaching in a way. I like him going for his chances.
Yeah.
I like him taking his shots.
He's aggressive.
Well, you know what I
But
might do?
one of these years it's going to cost him. It's going to, when he makes last year, it felt like when he went for those 4th downs, when he went for those things, it worked. I feel like there's going to be a year where they're not going to work. And is that going to be this year?
Well, are you saying in a way of
They're going to go for that 4th down and get stopped.
Okay,
And it's going to be
that's
a turning
fine.
point in the game. It's
like-
going to cost them that football game. There's going to be a couple of those, and they're going to come back down to earth a little bit.
would Dan Campbell have ran the ball with Marshawn Lynch on the 1-yard line in the Super Bowl that year?
I don't know, because there's a great article in the Washington Post, though, that says Bill Belichick baited Pete Carroll to do that. It was actually a brilliant coaching move by Bill Belichick that forced Pete Carroll to throw that football.
Really?
Because he didn't use his timeout, and there was a different factors that played in. It was well written. You could still find it on the Post once in a while. It's a great article about how Bill Belichick almost baited Pete Carroll to throw. That I don't know if Dan Campbell would have. He might have. There's a lot of coaches that I think, if this article was accurate, would have thrown in that situation.
Wow.
I still don't care that you threw in that situation. That's just a great play by Butler. How often do you see an interception like that?
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Jay?
It's funny. They have the Lions at plus 480 to win the NFC. And they have the Commanders at plus 900 to win the NFC. They have the Commanders. Okay. There's quite a spread in the winning the Super Bowl to winning the conference.
So what are the numbers? Because Haas explained it to me a little bit.
So they have the Lions at plus 480 to win the NFC.
Yeah. And the Commanders
they're
are plus 900.
And the Commanders are plus 900. And then when you go to the Super Bowl, the Commanders are plus 1,800. The Lions are plus 1,070.
So you're saying, why are the Commanders so much further?
Well, it's just interesting. Like the spread to winning, you'd think it would be. I wouldn't think the spread on winning the NFC. I guess they're suggesting that the AFC is much better.
Yeah, they're
than
saying
the
that
AFC.
in that one, they're saying that the Lions would have a better chance, or would
That's-
go and win
that's
the
fair.
Super Bowl.
Okay.
More so the Commanders, if they got there, probably going to lose,
Yeah.
or more likely to lose, depending on who they're playing against. That's what that one is.
I just think the path for the Lions, this Minnesota Vikings thing is hilarious. Like they're
an unknown. That's the issue.
I don't know that Jimmy McCarthy's going to light the world on fire, or JJ McCarthy. Sorry,
But he might.
yeah,
There's an unknown.
he's just coming off a
He
major
redshirted.
knee surgery.
I know. Well, you could say that about Hutchinson. He's coming off a major injury.
Different positions, man.
Yeah, but still.
Hutchinson's played in the league before. JJ McCarthy is still a rookie.
Smitty the Wilder does point, because this is the problem that the Lions have too with this, is that they have a very rough year because of their scheduling is going to be very difficult. When you finish top of the division, you get hard schedules because you play the top of the division from the year prior.
Yeah, so are the Eagles, so are the Chiefs, so are the
and
Bills,
that's though, but where
so are the Ravens.
I think the Commanders are in a nice spot because they don't have
they
that.
surprised,
They have a
yeah.
decent schedule where you look at that and go, that is not murderer's row in any stretch of the imagination. I like them.
None of this matters if Scary Terry's not on the roster.
You
I'm
think?
sorry.
I don't
Yes.
think. I don't think so.
He needs to be there.
He'll be there.
That's why you went out and got
He'll
Debo
be
Samuel.
there.
So you could take the top off with Scary Terry
He'll be
and then
there.
have Debo
Just don't worry
underneath.
about it. You're worrying about something that's not going to matter.
Matt, I'm it's okay to worry.
What did Kenny Rogers say in The Gambler?
You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
There's something else.
Hang on,
there
let me
that I
try and
remember.
guess the lyric.
Maybe it wasn't that one. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
You never count your money while you're sitting at the table?
No, it wasn't that part.
Uh,
I think it was from that
Any
one.
little
Maybe
cigarette?
I got it wrong.
we were both too tired to sleep.
No, I think I got this wrong. Yeah, you just got to wait.
Oh, if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. That's it.
But in the end, you gotta deal the cards that when they're dealt to you.
Does he actually say that?
No,
in
I
the
think
song?
that's what I'm saying. I think I got that wrong. I think I read that wrong about that.
That's Matt's quote.
It was directionally
That's
correct.
why I specifically said after. I think I got that wrong. But you deal with the cards that are dealt. Is the card dealt that Terry McLaurin is not going to play for the Commanders this year?
I think he will.
Okay, but so the card's not dealt, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just,
Why
it's
add
just-
that extra
you know
pressure?
this-
Why add that extra concern as a fan when you don't need it? It's unnecessary.
Because it's the same reason like people are still like, ooh, Connor's not signed. Connor's not signed.
They're foolish.
Right? So
Yeah,
okay, so I'm a fool.
Yeah, don't be a
But
fool.
that's just the
trying to help
the
you.
passionate fan in me. You get blinded by your own desires.
Well,
It's true, bro.
save yourself. Being a sports fan is very difficult. I don't know why
It
we
is.
are sports fans. Largely,
Well-
there's just mostly disappointment.
Oh no, it's not.
Mostly
It's-
disappointment in life.
Sure,
in
yeah,
sports.
but that
that's
gives you
my
a
point.
reason
So
to cheer.
Why add extra stress on our lives for something that's not necessary?
It's a fair point. We need
It's
a
addicting.
psychiatrist bed in here.
It's
only if we had a building where there were psychiatrists that were working in.
Oh shoot! Darn it! We just
Move
left.
back.
We
Yeah.
just left.
Like we've seen this time and time again with NFL players. They ask for a trade or they say they're not going to play, and then they sign and they're there. If he's not there opening night or opening day,
Did I? But then even still, like that when like last year, Iwanyk
He was gone.
Did he ask for a trade?
pretty much.
I don't know that he did.
Basically-
Smith TM14 would know, but he showed up to camp late, and the chemistry was just not there
yeah.
between Brock
That's
Purdy and
fair.
Brandon Ayuk. And that's the hard thing as a fan to deal with, that this was all over maybe $3 or $4 million. Or no, at this point they're down to the nitty gritty. Terry's here and they're here, so it could be over $1 million, literally, that this is now happening. And your whole playbook, your whole offensive playbook, is waiting for the key, the major piece, to come in and unlock the door.
What's happening here is Terry McLaurin just is trying to skip training camp.
Yeah, he doesn't
That's
want
it.
to deal with that.
Terry McLaurin wants the training camp, man.
No player wants training
He's an
camp.
Ohio State Buckeye.
What did I-
He's not afraid of nothing.
I don't know. Oh, I changed the.
Yeah, you changed the.
I don't know which one I clicked.
What happened?
Well,
That
when
was
I
cool.
so you could change the transitions.
Do it again.
Why? Well, so the official drink of the EST Hangout is the Finnish long drink legend in 1952. I
feel like we're in a video game.
Sparkling refreshment.
Okay, hang on.
Longdrink.com/can. Enter your post to go to find a liquor store and establishment nearest you with the long drink in stock.
Okay,
So there's different types.
We got to do it, and then everybody change.
Well, I was going to
Change
say,
their-
or do you want me to try a different one?
Yeah, let's play around with the transitions.
I don't know which. How do I?
It's that, and then you
So-
click random one.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, do that again.
Stop.
Okay, we'll do that one. And just when I'm transition off the long drink, we'll see. I'll let you know when I transition. We got to leave the long drink up there for a few seconds. Oh, the Elks depth chart's out. We'll get into the Elks right away here. Yeah, sports is just it's awful on the heart. As sports fans, we probably all lose a couple of years of our life.
Probably.
In the end, being sports fans.
Probably.
Just with all the pain, the stress. And it's wonderful. It's like golf. Golf sucks in a way. Golf is the worst, but I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, that's why you
And that's
like the sports.
Absolutely. I love sports.
It's because you can
But it
like
also-
get angry at people, and you can.
we add extra
be
stress
elated.
for just for this.
Yeah, but it's really not like.
It can be, depending on what it is.
Well, I guess if you're really into like gambling on it, like
Yeah.
aggressively, and not just having fun, then yeah, that can probably make it unnecessarily. I will
I'm
tell
not
you.
I get very mad without needing to gamble or have fantasy implications at all. There's a few
Especially
teams
if
in
I'm a
my
fan.
life that
Yeah.
I am just a very angry fan when
Yeah, I'm not.
I can be.
So here's the thing: the Commanders have turned it around. They are now.
knock on wood. 1 year.
Hey, they have.
We've seen enough.
Screw you. you.
It's not that. It's the Washington. It's the city of Washington. It's
Oh,
that team. You need it to 2 years in a row. By the way, quickly.
you're getting mad.
Here, let's watch the screen.
Whoa!
That was like a movie reel.
That's a cool one.
That's
a good
cool.
I might keep that one on for the rest of the day.
That would be cool.
That's a fun one.
They've
For those
turned
that
it-
are
they've turned it around.
listening, it's the transitions on the YouTube. I've played with them not on air before. I by accident clicked some of them, so now I'll just play around with that.
But that's really the big desire for me is like, good, they've turned it around.
Yeah.
Now it's like they're not the laughing stock. Now they're competitive. They can win games. So if you lose to, I don't know, the 49ers in San Francisco, it's not going to make or break. It's not going to break my day. Right? No, it's not, because it's just nice to finally be able to watch them, a team that because we're a Commander's house.
Yeah.
Well, except for Rose, my middle. She's a Chiefs fan.
Oh.
But
Why is that?
it's not because of Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I can assure you of that.
Okay, good.
It's because they were good when she was just starting to watch football. So what am I going to do? Yeah. You know, I'd sure be a Chiefs person.
She'll change.
Yeah.
Well,
Eventually.
she's also a Stamps fan.
Oh.
Yeah. Her mother was the touchdown horse rider
That does change
for a year. Like she's been on Quick Six. She's, there's history there, which I'm okay with. But it's not like we used to watch games and it was like, oh, how my wife would say, how bad is this one going to be? When the Commanders would get like the one primetime game a year just because they had to suffice that audience.
Yeah.
And it would be terrible. And the Eagles would kill us. Now it's
the
like
NFC East gets all the primetime games.
they should. NFC beast. Come on, man. Like it's the best. I mean, what are you even talking about? Of course it should.
Did I say it should or shouldn't?
Well, you said it with a scoff. You said it with a bit of a scowl. You said it with undermining thoughts. I saw you do that. I mean, just admit it.
I'm just gonna leave it as is.
But are you not mad about the Commanders losing because it's just relative to your expectation? Like, since you've seen so much losing,
Yeah.
now they're good. It's like you're appreciating that they're now finally able to win games. But what happens if next 3 years they're out in the first round every year?
Yeah, that would probably be
You'd probably get a little.
But by
more
then
pissed
you're
off.
now expecting them. Okay, at some point,
Where's the step?
Like in the next 5 years, the Commanders should win a Super Bowl.
Yes,
That's the arc that they are currently on.
it's like-
Seriously.
yeah. It's like with the Oilers. The first time they went to the Cup run, when they lost, I wasn't that sad. I was kind of like, "What a run it
You're
was!
like, good job. Way to go.
What a run! What a blast that was! Sucks that they lost. Whatever. This most previous year hurt more because it was like, okay, you got back there again. Like teams very rarely play the same team back-to-back years and lose both times. And it's like that one hurt more because like the expectation was, okay, they're winning the Stanley Cup this year, and the whole playoff run after the first 2 games against LA, it was like, okay, this team, like, who's stopping them? So it hurt more when they lost in the final.
But last year,
'cause of
I would
expectation.
say, like for fans' expectations, last year they were out of it. It was 3-0. Then they came back to force a game 7, and
true.
you're thinking, "Oh my gosh, this is history."
Yep.
This year, Florida dominated them in the finals. Or in the
After
final. Like, dominated.
game 2, yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
They didn't deserve to be on the same ice,
Yeah.
right? So I don't think it was as much of a. Well, I think Oilers fans were more prepared for it given the way the series went as opposed to last year, the trajectory that went on when they brought it back from 3-0,
I
including
remember,
what was it, an 8-1 trouncing at home?
in game 4. Yeah.
Then there was like, okay, this team's on the roll. This team is controlling this series now, heading back to Florida for game 7.
Yeah.
They can win it.
Yeah. I remember I remember showing up. Me and my friends went to the not the moss pit, but the other watch party out there, and we were literally just like, okay, well, let's just hope they win tonight, just so we can have something to celebrate and like have a fun night. I don't expect them to win this series at all. I was like, just hopefully they just win tonight and it's a fun night and then we can just enjoy it. It's a good wrap up on the season and they'll lose in game 5. But then there's a pumping in game 4. I was like, oh, wait, hold on. And then rather them up. But yeah, that's just what I bring up with like the Commanders' expectations are they're not necessarily Super Bowl favorites right now. You hope that they
next
will
year,
be.
the year after,
You hope they
their
will be in the
expectations
next 2
change.
years.
Yeah.
They should be. The trajectory is
But-
there.
And that's just so that's
That's
to
the
original
evolution
point.
of a team.
That's the excitement about it.
Yes,
Is
yes.
it's no longer like
The future is bright.
right. No
It
longer
should
do
be.
I just throw on a future and think I'm wasting this money. Now
Yeah.
it's like, well, their odds are good.
Yeah.
They could happen. I mean, shoot, nobody expected them to be in the NFC final last year.
No.
Right?
That was surprising.
And that was a game that was a winnable game.
Yeah.
I mean, once they got past the big bad Detroit Lions, right?
I forgot the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
What
It,
happened?
it wasn't great. Like Philly kind of slowly took them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put them to bed.
Choked them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But I mean, Commanders gave them a better game than what the Chiefs were able to give them.
Damn right. Chiefs are frauds.
They're not
I'm
frauds.
kidding.
They're
I'm
not
kidding. I'm kidding.
frauds.
I'll tell you,
They are a
Xavier
team that I'll
Worthy,
never
I think-
bet against.
Yeah.
No, how could you?
They're to me the AFC champ again, representing them in the Super Bowl this year.
I mean, when
until I
you-
see otherwise.
Yeah, until you find a totally new set of referees across the league, how could you bet against?
There was
Kansas
2
City
years
Chiefs?
ago. I remember
I'm kidding.
in like November, December, the odds were lower on them winning the AFC. I remember saying like, I don't know why you wouldn't bet on the Chiefs right now to still go do it because this is who they are. They're going to turn it on in January when they need to. And they're
Yep.
going to be a difficult out. And then so lo and behold, January came, they turned it on, and that's what they do. So
100%.
Bills have to prove that they can go knock off the Chiefs. The Ravens have to prove that they could knock off the Bills and the Chiefs.
I just hope the new Bills aren't the old Bills.
Yeah.
That'd be tough to do twice in a century, or in
Different
50 years.
centuries.
Well, same 100 years, say same 50 years. That'd
What?
be
Which
tough
part?
to do. The going to Super Bowls and not winning and losing.
Yeah,
in
but they haven't
dramatic
gone to a
fashion.
Super Bowl in this
Oh,
one.
I know, but they're on the
just-
cusp. The
they're right
expectations
there.
are
Yeah.
Super Bowl or bust.
Yeah.
You think-
I
here's a question then I'll throw out before we get to the Elks here. If the Bills can't get to a Super Bowl this year, do they fire their coach?
McDermott.
There was some talk
No,
about it last
no,
year.
no,
there was
no,
some talk about it in the Buffalo circles last year. He can make some of those questionable decisions. I'm curious if that would be a move that they would go make out there. I don't know if it's the right move, but you want to know who I would go if I was the Bills? What I would do? Do you know where I'm going? Is that where-
No.
Marv Levy.
No.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Ah.
That would be a power move.
If you can't get it done this year, bring Bill in.
Ooh,
Would
Natty.
they fire their coach if they can't get past the Chiefs?
That would be diabolical.
If they lose to the Chiefs again.
I think they might.
Okay.
I think it's
they very
especially
well
the Chiefs.
could.
But if they
if-
lose to
if-
anyone else, that's worse. Like it's better
Okay.
to lose to the Chiefs,
but
I would say, than anyone
if they beat
else.
the Chiefs and go to the Super Bowl, would you
No,
not
that's
say
different.
they overcame their demons?
Yeah, that's different.
That's different. You're not
yeah.
firing your coach after going to the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
exactly.
If they don't get to the Super Bowl, I think there's a chance they.
What
But
if
I would go
if
get
they
Bill
lose in the
Belichick.
wild card? Like they have a wild card seed and they lose, then McDermott's out.
I would go get Bill Belichick if I was the Buffalo Bills.
Wow. Well, you're gonna have to run it by his girlfriend first. Because
Fair.
apparently she calls all the shots.
But the thing, if
I
you're,
would let
if
her
you're
too.
Bill Belichick, you're now having a little beef with the owner, Kraft, from Patriots. So you got to go against
Oh
them.
yeah, go and take his soul away.
You want to go win another Super Bowl. That team's ready to go win a Super Bowl.
man?
And he is, to me, he will be and is the greatest coach ever.
He is. There's no denying
It's
that.
and we saw the greatest quarterback and the greatest coach together. That's what we saw
Yeah.
in New England.
Yep. Hoodie would look good on a Bills sideline too.
He knows that. Like it would be. That'd be the one. If they can't get it done this year, I would go for Bill.
That's great. That's a
Yeah.
great point, Maddie.
Yeah.
Like the Ravens are a little different. If they can't get it done, Harbaugh's won a Super Bowl and he's
He
just been
ain't
there
going
forever.
anywhere.
He ain't going anywhere until he retires. That's like going
He's
to
a
be a
Raven
spot.
for life. Yeah.
I don't know of another team in the NFL that I would say is right there. Like the Bills just drop and drop. That would be the one where if I was Terry Pagula and I have the money, and I think then opening a new facility next year. I don't think it's next year, I believe.
right.
Bring in Bill. Bring in the hoodie. Let him see if he can go get that next ring.
Work with Josh Allen. Yeah. It's funny you mentioned don't bet against the Chiefs in class. I was talking with just like one of my buddies, and we were just talking like, how badly we want the Bills to beat the Chiefs, but like, it's just so hard to think that's gonna happen. Like the Chiefs always do this. And then this one kid in our class who just like wanted to partake in this conversation so badly pipes up and goes, I'll shave my eyebrows if the Bills don't win. We're like, what? He goes, yeah, I'm that confident. Bills are going to win. I'll shave my eyebrows if they don't win.
Oh, no.
I was like, and what happens if they do win? He goes, nothing.
Yeah, it's always
I was
bad.
right.
You always need something in return.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm waiting for like what would happen. Because like I wanted the Bills to win, but I'm like, you can't. It's hard to make that bet on them. I'm like, okay. So there's just no reward for you here. Just saying you're right. But you could be shaving your eyebrows. He goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. Sure enough, Chiefs beat him. He shows up that next day with trimmed eyebrows. And me and my buddy are like, nope, you said shave. He goes, he said, I never said what type of shave. I said, no, shave is fully gone. So the next day showed up with no eyebrows.
Okay. Well, credit to him. Rather that he actually did it in the end.
And because of that, he had a date on a Sunday and she blew him off. So.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah.
Can we get to Hangout headlines?
Yeah.
Brought to you by the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Premier conditions, top-notch service, on-match value. Book your tee time by visiting theranchgolf.com. I've changed it.
Oh, no.
What is it?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Oh,
that was lame.
that's-
Let's do it again.
That was just awful.
Let's have another shot at this.
Okay, let me try another one. Okay, I don't know why this doesn't always. Come on. Give me the drop
Where's
down.
you got to click, Ben?
No,
It's
that's
on
where
the
I have
right
to click.
side. He's clicking the right spot. I don't know why it's.
There it is.
you go.
Okay, let's go to this one. We're going to go to... What did I just click? I don't know. Don't save this after. Hangout headlines brought to you by the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Premier conditions, top-notch service, unmatched value. Book your tee time by visiting theranchgolf.com.
Oh,
That was the same one.
You click same one.
what are the odds of that? Okay, we got to do it again.
Okay, I'm not reading the liner
I
again,
think
though.
the more lower you go, the crazier the transition is.
It must be.
Okay, let's go right to the bottom.
Okay.
So yeah, let's
Far
go.
right, far
let's
right,
go.
far right.
Well, I got to first figure out why won't this click?
Okay.
This is riveting on the audio stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might have to get up and.
I shouldn't have to get up. Oh, it's called circle life. That's a stupid one. Okay, well, we'll do the pie.
Okay.
That was nothing.
Yeah, that's.
There we go.
Boring.
Go to the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, we'll send a Sentinel first. Oh, I see.
Okay, there's windshield wipe, wave wipe, vacuum, swap, RGB channels. Let's do that one.
Okay.
Is that like where it goes?
I don't know. RGB channels.
Let's find
Here we
out.
go. Ranch Golf and Country Club. Hangout headlines.
Whoa! Psychedelic.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Edmonton Elks. They battle the Hamilton Tiger Cats tomorrow down at Commonwealth Stadium. Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium. Kickoff early game, 1 o'clock, which means the Green and Gold kickoff show gets going at noon right here on Edmonton Sports Talk across all of our audio streams on YouTube, as well as, the post-game show will be podcasted. Jay, who are you doing the show with? Because I ain't here.
Well, what did we have? Wednesday on the Reed Wilkins Show, we brought on a former teammate of mine, a fellow who won a Grey Cup with the then Eskimos in 2005, played with the likes of Chris Morris, Ed Hervey, Ricky Ray, Jason Moss, and he played with me at the University of Alberta with the Golden Bears. This was long snapper, special teams extraordinaire, and just all around good guy. Taylor Inglis will be joining me on the Green and Gold kickoff show
And post-game show.
Yeah.
And boy, he's going to be great. He's
Good.
going to be just fine. I mean, there's nothing like a good old dose of Maddie. No. But Taylor's going to be fun. We're just going to have fun. We're going to talk football. We're going to order in some pizza, watch the game.
First time in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm sad I missed the
Yeah,
first one in
this
the
is
studio.
a tough
I'm
one.
also sad that I don't know. The afternoon game seems cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
1
it.
o'clock? You don't get 1 o'clock.
Like, I'll be
really.
here
This is
probably
so
by
true.
10:30.
Yeah.
And then
Why?
I'll be home. I'll prep. Let's take this serious, bro.
That's sooner. You're
Serious,
going to be
bro.
here earlier than for any other one.
Well, yeah, because you do the prep.
Yeah.
now it's
hosting.
on me.
Yeah.
But no, I'll come in early, get here, get settled. And Brett Eric
Oh,
is off in the
nice.
game. So he'll be behind the screen. He's pumped. I'm pumped. You stoked? I'm stoked. We're all stoked. Taylor, I must say, though, he's nervous. So that's why I wanted to bring him on with Reed. And when Reed and we went to commercial, Reed's like, has he done radio before? You know, has he done any sort of sports talk? And I'm like, no, he's just a natural. So tune in tomorrow. It's going to be great. You're going to get a lot of insight.
Good.
And I'm specifically going to bring up what it was like for him when he played, because there's two people that he played with that are now running the club. And when they refer to the Eskimo culture or the double E culture, what are they referring to? What did that mean then? So we're going to get into that a lot. And we're going to watch the game and break it down.
Good.
That's what I'm excited about as well. I am confidently predicting that the Elks are going to win solely based off the fact that Matt's not going to be here for the victory. Like, I think that's a thing. And you know it.
I said to Haas yesterday, I was about to go into why I think the Ticats take it, but I'm also like, and I'm not going to be here for the show. And he's like, well, the Elks are going to win.
Yeah, exactly.
There's going to be, it does have that feeling. The depth chart is out for the Edmonton Elks. A few changes on here.
Quite a few.
Benjamin Victor is at wide receiver, in for the injured Zach Mathis. DeBlanco's in for the injured Nick Anderson. And then a swap of safety and Sam linebacker.
Yeah.
Or strong side linebacker.
I like this
as
move.
Garnes and Logan Jr., they're flipping spots. Logan Jr. in the strong side linebacker spot, while Garnes is going to the free safety. Why do you like that?
I like it. I like Garnes better at safety. And I like Logan Jr. I think he's more of a inside, like he can help with the run support a lot better. He's I think that's more of a natural position for him. So I like this. I think Garnes sees a field a little bit better coming from depth. So I do like this change. I was excited to see that because I know that they had been swapping throughout the week. They were trying at different positions, but to see it official is great. This old line's running it back. Okay. That I'm interested to see the response, because the right side of the O-line did not have a strong game. Now, as the week progressed, like we had Jed Roberts on our show live from BP's, he said a lot of that was on Cody, holding the ball too long. I went back and looked through a lot of like the actual game highlights that the CFL puts out. And yeah, I can see, I accounted 2 of those sacked on Cody. Sure, holding the ball too long. But there were 4 of them that were just egregiously missed. So this O-line needs to be better. I'm excited to see how they've game planned a bit better, because I think a lot of that was Saskatchewan did a heck of a job game planning for those 2. And in the entire O-line, I was harder on the right side of the O-line, but the entire line in general didn't have a great game. But what I'm most eager to see is the development of Cody Fajardo with this offense. Having another week under your belt, taking all the first team reps. Because as you recall, the week prior, they were playing the hide and seek game. Ooh, who's the quarterback? Is it Trey? Is it Cody? Which I don't like. But if you want to do that, like anybody that knows anything about football knows that once you're splitting reps, the guy that you're splitting with is getting the start. Now, Cody's the guy for now, okay? But he's got another week under his belt with this offense, with his receivers. So we'll see what kind of chemistry's been built.
Yeah, the 2 things I need to see this week is I want to see if that O-line can bounce back and have a better game or not. And you talked about what Jed said, and there's a couple times maybe Cody held on to that ball a little too long, held on to the ball instead of maybe, handoffs or things like that with RPOs. But if the O-line has another poor game this week, I do wonder then, did Trey mask that?
Yeah.
Did Trey mask this season, that O-line not being up to
Fair
to
point.
speed.
Yeah.
And that's one thing where if Cody can't get the ball out, and if Cody is consistently getting sacked, it might be the better option at quarterback might be Trey, even though he's not a better quarterback because of that O-line. But I
that's
need
not
to see
a-
that in back-to-back weeks.
That's not an indictment on the quarterback.
No,
that's an indictment on your O-line.
100%. But if your quarterback can't play with an O-line and the other quarterback can just because of his abilities, he might give you a better chance in situations.
Yeah, but Cody Fajardo threw for over 300 yards last week, 2 touchdowns. It wasn't a bad game.
He also only had 4 points offensively through 3 quarters.
That's a problem, and I agree. But that's, I think, more of a chemistry
You
thing.
can't always be trailing. You
They
can't
did not
always
look
be having coming
They
from behind.
did not look good in the red zone. I'll
No,
give
I
you
know,
that.
but that's where I also don't know if the O-line is that O-line or if that was just a really bad game for them. I
Well-
do wonder if maybe Saskatchewan was able to target that O-line a little bit more, knowing that, if Cody escapes, it's a 20-yard run. But if Trey escapes, it's a 50-yard run. And defenses have to always be careful of that. So now they could load up a little bit more on those O-line and pressure more on that O-line because they know ultimately if we don't get to the quarterback, it's not as killer as
Okay.
the other guy. So that's one thing I want to see. Other thing I need to see is, was that a turning point game last week for the defense?
Oh, I
Or was that
know you're going.
just a good game that happened? I really hope that was a turning
Yeah.
point.
Yes, sincerely hope. Yes.
But they're going to be tested this week. You got Bo Levi Mitchell coming in with Kenny Lawler, Tim White as 2 of his weapons. And they've got a nice running back in Greg Bell. Let's see if they can respond and bounce and build off of what happened last week. Because if this is I'm not going to say they need to go hold the Ticats to 21 points. That's a very good defense at that point. But can you keep them under 30?
Yep.
And give the offense that fighting chance to go win this football game with Cody Fajardo.
That seems to
Those
be
are
the
the
line.
2 things I need to see.
Yeah. That seems to be the line is 30 or under is good for them. On the Fajardo and Ford thing, the talk, would you say that, so let's say Fajardo gets sacked, I don't know, 6 times tomorrow. And they got it, and they're analysis or making an analysis on their offense. Going to our O line's not good enough. Trey Ford, we gotta go with Trey Ford here. Is that better for the long term success? Because do you think that would change what the OC has to do with Ford, and maybe they start playing a little bit more to his style for the playbook?
Overall, the OC, he's just been to me. He's got a D minus grade this season. I don't want to give him an F. But I don't think he did.
Well,
I don't think he handled an offense well enough for Trey.
Yeah.
But I also don't think, like last week with Cody, I don't think he handled an offense well enough for Cody. We
Would
saw
that
it.
get peeled back though? If would he be less a little stuck up? If okay, we're back to Ford now. Do we plan a little bit more for him?
I don't know because it's
Yeah.
like last week. When did they start running an offense that suited an O-line that wasn't playing well?
Fourth quarter. Midway
Yeah.
through the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
With short passes, dump
Well,
offs.
and that's what I'm just going to say, Maddie. If you have an offensive line that is being pressured constantly,
Yes.
Yeah.
you need to adapt like that.
And there's a reason
Like
that
the
last
next
drive
series.
didn't work was because now they had to stretch the field again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they were trying to stretch the field, it wasn't working.
Yeah.
So, to me, ultimately, more than the OC or the O-line, OC was the problem last week for me with the Elks.
Yeah.
He didn't make the proper adjustments to game plan properly to best go attack the Saskatchewan Roughriders with how bad your O-line was playing. So that's something we'll have to see this week. But then, if we don't see those adjustments this week, I don't have hope that any point right now that he's going to do this. You got to be able to find a way to establish the run.
What did you just say?
Establishing the run.
Sorry,
I know.
Must have something in my ear. You
have
said
to find a
establish
way-
the run.
More than 5 attempts?
There's this position in
Whoa.
football, Jay, where they're called running backs.
Whoa.
And
CFL's a passing league.
Did you know
could
that you
actually hand the ball
Yeah.
off to a running back and they could run the football?
This is not true.
and they're actually allowed to run outside of the middle
Ben,
of the field too.
get
They're allowed
outta
to go
here.
left or right too. They don't have to go down
What's
the
in
middle.
your coffee mug, young man?
It's in the garbage.
This team does not run the ball. This is a passing league. Why would you run the ball?
And not run it just up the middle.
Yeah.
You got to establish the run. And I still say, with the CFL, I could live with establishing the run even by more just even touches where it is dump offs, where you
Yeah.
are throwing it to them. To me, that's not fully established.
It's an extension of the run
But
game.
it's an extension where get
Yeah.
the running back the ball.
Yep.
And we're not seeing that. We haven't
Not
seen
at
that this
all. Gosh, this.
Yeah.
I can say it till I'm red in the face, but this team needs to find ways to run the ball, not just run it. You can hand it off in what is a zone read play where Justin Rankin has the option and they're zoning it up front. I'm sorry, it has not worked. We were even joking on our show about bringing back the wishbone offense and having 3 running backs in the backfield and misdirection all over the place. But
I thought we'd see that starting with Trey Cody or Trey, Javon and Rankin.
Yeah.
I thought
why
we'd
not?
see something
Sure.
like that.
That'd be
Like
cool.
one player's, we haven't seen anything like that.
No, there's just no
Yeah.
creativity with this running game when you have pretty damn good weapons in Javon Leak and Justin.
Those are
Rankin.
two-
Here's one thing that happened last year, I recall, that do they have to look at this even when they were running the ball a little bit more last year? Do you have to bring in a 6th offensive lineman? You take a wide receiver and add another old lineman in.
They have. They've brought in Grahovic into the
Have
backfield.
they done that enough?
I don't like it.
No?
No.
You don't like having a 6th?
No,
Because I feel
line
like
them up
that's-
on the line.
but they had success last year with the
seems like
6th.
there's no push whenever that 6th lineman come in. And yes, Matt, they did have success with it last year. They did, but it was under different circumstances. The lineman was on the line.
Well, that's what,
and
like,
they were
you start
pulling
doing
people
that.
though. They were pulling people, and some of it was just complete misdirection, where they'd pull a guard and the left tackle right, and they'd still run it left.
Yeah.
Like I love that. That screws with the defense. I've not seen one pulling guard in this offense in this entire year, and that's just weird to me.
But that's what I'm saying, like 6th offense on the line.
Yeah, load it up.
Why not? Why not? If you can't establish a run with 5, why not just throw one more guy up there to try? Take away one of your receivers.
I agree.
Yeah.
We'll see.
The Elks play offense like how I play Madden.
It feels that way at times.
I very rarely.
Wait, what do you mean? What's
I
the word
very
you're gonna-
rarely run the ball in Madden.
You just, I'm opposite. I do like running.
I
I run the ball a
fan.
lot. in
I
Tecmo.
find it boring. I
In
find it
Tecmo,
boring.
I run the ball.
There's a
Let me
reason
fling it.
reason I'm called the
Let me just
Northside
sling it
Grind.
down
Right.
the field.
Yeah, you got to run the ball, baby.
And that Winnipeg game, I'll still go back like late 3rd quarter, 4th quarter. It was just let's throw the ball down the field, and that's full Madden, especially when you're trailing. Let's lob it.
In Tecmo, is slants as broken like it is in Madden?
Slants are good. They have a dump off option there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
don't see a
in
lot of
Madden,
slants.
that's quick slants. It's my go-to. If I
I haven't seen that from the Elks this year.
yeah,
I haven't seen a lot of slants or anything much across the middle.
yeah.
That's not good.
It's my go-to in Madden. Just give me 5 yards. Boom.
Let's get to over/under for Play Alberta. PlayAlberta.ca. Download the app. I'm gonna have to message Dusty to see if we've got promo codes for this month.
I emailed them this morning. I haven't heard
Dusty?
anything back. Yeah.
Okay. The Elks, they are 3.5-point dogs at home, plus 154 on the money line. The Bombers tonight, -3 favorites against the Argos. Although that game, there's when I'm on with Huss today, I'll have to get his update on this. Smoke is a big concern right now in Winnipeg, so we'll have to see if that game's even going to be able to be played today. And then Saskatchewan -3 on the road in Montreal. 3 West teams going up against 3 East teams. Calgary's already lost to Ottawa. I'm going to throw that one out of it. Over under 1.5 West wins this weekend for the remaining 3 games in the CFL. Winnipeg versus Toronto, Edmonton versus Hamilton, Saskatchewan versus Montreal.
Under.
So just Edmonton's winning?
Yeah.
So Winnipeg's going to lose to Toronto and Saskatchewan's going to lose to Montreal?
Over.
What are you going with here? Over or under?
Over.
Who wins?
Look, I'm not gonna
Elks are
ever
winning?
say I just if the Elks can put it together for one flipping game, they'll win. It doesn't matter who it's against. I'm serious. So maybe this is the
think
week.
it's
So
that
I'm
way.
going to say the Elks. Okay.
better than anything.
Winnipeg does not have a quarterback. They're losing to Toronto. Saskatchewan is going to roll into Montreal and win that game. Although I think it'll be tighter than one would expect. But hey, what do I know? Really, what do I know? That's the beauty of the CFL. Nobody really knows. I will say, like tonight, Streveler's terrible. Streveler
But he went off in his first game of the season.
cannot stay in a pocket. He's constantly moving out. I just don't like. That's it. That's all you got, Streveler, and that's why the CFL is so quarterback dependent. Like Nick Arbuckle is not a superstar. I mean, he won a Grey Cup last year, I guess, in relief. But He's better. He's more of a pocket passer than Chris Streveler. So I think what's the spread on that?
3.
Toronto?
Winnipeg -3. It opened up this week.
Jay's play of the day
I
coming
think,
up.
I think it was 6.5. It opened up this week.
Oh, baby. Let me see here. Well, if you are interested in taking Toronto money line,
It's plus 125.
as I am, don't do it yet.
Wait.
I'm going to get them odds boosted. I'm going to go back-to-back underdog money line plays. Last night, I was wrong.
It's okay.
Tonight, I might be wrong.
Who knows?
But I would have a better feeling about this than I would about last night's game because PJ Walker was the question mark. I know what I've got in these two quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to build. I'm trying to. I like on Fridays building a little bit of a player prop. for the
Aren't you going
weekend
to
for the
build one
CFL.
for
I'm not here.
for us tomorrow?
I wasn't
So
here.
it's Jay and Taze.
Well, we could talk about it after.
I think we should. We should talk about it on our show. Why don't we have a segment when we build it out? But I'm leaving your name off of it. How about Matt, Jay, and Tay?
That's mean.
Matt, Jay, and Tay's play of the game.
That's mean. Why were you gonna just leave me off?
I'll bring it in. I was just kidding.
Like you were off that. So I still incorporate.
Hey,
stuff,
we'll
but-
incorporate you.
No, that's okay.
And
That's
by the
cool.
way, you could come between the reception or between the ceremony and the reception.
That's too far.
You could.
I ain't driving to the wedding, so I'm not gonna be with a vehicle.
Are you going to get into one tomorrow night?
It's a wedding.
Going to have a little
Good.
fun?
It's gonna have some drinks and then go somewhere after the reception to go watch the game.
Nice.
After the ceremony.
BP's, yes. Sorry,
ceremony,
yes.
yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna go to a BP's, watch the game because I know there's a BP's close by.
Where are you going? Is it out of town?
No, it's just North Edmonton.
Oh, okay.
Nemeo Center area. So I'll go to the Nemeo BP's.
Fun. I love wedding days.
Except I don't know anyone going to this wedding.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know people.
Isn't a lot of his friends going that you would know?
I don't know a lot of I know the people here and stuff and through the station. I don't know anyone that was going. So I'm very curious to see who's going to be there.
When
But I'm very looking forward to it.
when you get married, what's going to be ideal size for your wedding?
I have no idea.
I'm sure you've thought about it.
It'd be a higher number
Like 200?
potentially.
200's big.
Yeah.
How soon do you
It's
think
the same as here. Like I there's a lot of I'm the one. Reed yesterday was like, don't invite me. But there'd be a lot of people here I'd want to invite, and then I'm also one that I'm not going to not invite just 2 people.
Well, you kind of have to go all in or none.
That's the thing. So everyone here would get an invite.
Like you can't just invite Dusty and Eric
No.
because everybody else would be like, what do I?
Yeah, why?
Guess I mean nothing, right?
Yeah, you all like that. So right off the bat, there's a full invite into this office.
Well, on plus ones,
Yeah.
Now you could
And I
limit
would
plus
also-
ones. You could say, okay, Zach, you made the list.
Yeah.
You're not getting a plus one.
Well, I think how that depends is kind of like
If you know they have a girlfriend.
Yeah, who has
It's that-
significant
that
others.
changes
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's enough people. There's people from the old place that I'm still good friends with.
JMO would be on the list.
JMO was
sure.
easy. That's not even a question.
Yeah, JMO might be
Best man.
be the priest.
So it's those type of things. Actually, he was supposed to officiate.
Can
a
you
wedding years
imagine
ago, but he
getting
couldn't
married
go
by
anywhere.
JMO? How glorious that ceremony would be.
He'd have to tell one Elks
Yes,
story.
I was gonna say he'd have to bring in an Elks story.
He could tell the story of the Dunya.
Oh my word!
That's
Time
over
and
under
place.
for play Alberta. Oh yeah, over under. West team's winning.
I'm gonna say under because whatever play Alberta we over under we had I think it was Tommy, was that yesterday or no, that was Tuesday.
Yesterday, Tommy was on yesterday.
No,
Oh,
but
with us,
Tuesday I had the Elks losing and so I'm going under.
I'm worried about this game just
Stay
outright
consistent.
because Hamilton also and both of those, against Edmonton, but also Hamilton coming to Edmonton. They have a good record here, I believe. I have to go find those stats. I sent you the game notes, but I think I deleted them on my email. I want to see the last 5 games Hamilton's played in Edmonton. I don't think they're good for Edmonton. So, Jay, I hope you have a win to talk about tomorrow.
I do too.
But I'm worried that it's not just going to be a loss you're talking about. I'm worried if there's a loss.
Pumping.
It's a beatdown.
Oh boy.
It's a beatdown. It's like a 3-score difference.
Beat it. Take that garbage out of here.
Garbage.
What is this?
Why are you so confused right now?
I'm looking for the game notes.
I sent it to you. Yes.
I know, I got it.
Well, then why are you saying, what is this?
It surprised me when I opened it.
This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada's storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider, 50% off all units, limited time. For that, check them out, sentinel.ca. They got indoor units, drive-up units, outdoor parking, all sort of self-storage solutions for you. Sentinel.ca by Canadian. Did you find what you're looking for?
Yeah, Bo Levi has historically dominated the Elks.
Yep.
6,144 career passing yards against the Elks, more than any other opponent.
Yep. Well, sent to I gotta find game notes. Is there any
Last week marked a season high in passing yards for Edmonton with 346, led by Cody Fajardo in his first start.
What is this? Oh.
He improved his career completion percentage to 71.2%. That's number one all time in the CFL. Cody Fajardo.
What was it again?
His career completion percentage is 71.2%. That is number one all time in the CFL.
Wow.
Do we have a last? Because last year Hamilton came to town, and the score is flattering to the Elks because Trey came in and threw 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
This is really hard to look at.
It was 44-28 Hamilton last year.
Right. Well, it's a good thing it's not last year.
Yeah.
But if you go, here it is. Is this the number? 44-28. Yeah, here we go. The year prior, Hamilton won 37-29 here in Edmonton. In 2021, Hamilton won 39-23 here in Edmonton. Year prior to that, Hamilton won 30-27 here in Edmonton.
Tight one.
Year prior to that, it was 38-21 for Hamilton here in Edmonton. Year prior to that, Edmonton won. But Hamilton is on a winning streak here in Edmonton, and in most of those games, outside of one, it's been by a good margin. And then you add on top of that what Bo does against this franchise. The recipe's not there necessarily for the Edmonton Elks, but it should be a beautiful weather tomorrow game.
That'd be nice.
29 degrees right now is the forecast. It does say early in the morning, mix of sun and cloud, 30% chance of showers in the afternoon, risk of a thunderstorm, but a high of 29, humidex 32. UV index 8 or higher. If you are going to that game, especially if you're sitting on the west side, although east side, west side might have a little bit. Sunscreen, baby, sunscreen. During the day.
Get the ears.
That's when it's hot. The ears are the most forgotten part.
This says Viva the Strevolution. Bombers win 44-20.
I got to check this.
And this one comes from an unnamed source. Jay, Elks not going to win. You know what? You're probably right.
You know what?
What's the point? What's the point of talking about it if you think they're going to lose? What's the point? Seriously.
Well, I think they're going to lose.
You have to be optimistic as a fan base. You have that. We talked about fandom earlier in the show. And why do you watch your team? Well, it's because you want them to succeed. Elks fans want this team to win.
But you could also be realistic about what's going to come. You could be an Elks
throw that
fan.
out the window.
You can sit there and be like, this is going to be a loss. I hope I'm wrong. I'll be cheering them on. But I feel like this isn't going to go well.
There's a reason they're underdogs.
Yeah.
What is it, 3.5 points?
Yeah.
Probably should be more, to be honest. Like if you were just...
I'm a little surprised that it's as low it is.
If you were looking at this just to bet it, probably the best bet is Hamilton -3.
But I think Hamilton
there's a reason that's
traveling
there.
west to back-to-back weeks helps. That is the reason for that.
And why not just believe? Why not? I mean, you know, like that's part of being a fan, especially when your team's struggling. That's when your fandom really gets pushed to the limit and tested. Because you could easily say, I'm not watching this crap.
That's a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But I think there's nothing wrong with how this franchise has been for a number of years to sit there and feel like they're not going to win this football game. I'm still going to watch. I'm still heading down to Commonwealth Stadium. I'm still going to cheer them on. But I don't like their chances of winning this. It's been what the reality has been for this franchise for way too long. So you're just being pragmatic.
Good word.
Thank you.
By the way, are you giving me words of the day today?
I think
then?
I have to give you the word of the day.
Okay.
The forecast in Winnipeg, it's right now an 8 for air quality. 10 plus is what's forecasted for today, for later today, tonight, and tomorrow.
When do they not play a game?
I thought it was a 7 or higher.
I'm asking ChatGPT who he thinks is winning all these CFL games this weekend.
Okay. How do you know ChatGPT is a he?
Sorry, just whatever.
It.
I'm honestly asking.
It's I don't
Is
know.
it the tone?
I think it's the tone, the conversation of having. I would just feel like a dude.
Well,
would
I mean, it could
understand,
be your,
you know?
your buddy, your guy.
ChatGPT, my guy.
You know what I might do today? Just saying, while you're getting that ready,
Yeah.
I want to know what they
I got it.
have to say. There's a shawarma place over here.
Oh, try that.
Imagine if this shawarma place is dialed.
I like everyone here is trying the places around.
Yeah, Reed went to Fife and Deckel.
Which I love because we're only 8 blocks away from the other place.
I know, but you
It's not like we've moved so far
Matt,
away.
stop it. Stop it.
I know, but it's just like
We couldn't walk
We're in a
anywhere
different
in the old
city.
place. You could walk
Yes.
to Rockin' Robbins. That's it.
Yeah.
Here I can walk
Yeah.
to
Gauge your walk to Starbucks right over there.
Starbucks. I could walk to Swiss Chalet.
Yeah. Oh.
I
It
could
was
walk
also
to
very short
Harvey's.
drive.
I could walk to the shawarma place.
Absolutely, I get
could
that.
walk.
There's a Vietnamese kitchen down there. There's a lot of different spots, but it's just funny to me that like we're only 8 blocks away, and it's like this brand new
Matt,
world.
it's a new world for us.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, obviously. And you know what? I will say, okay, because we were kind of off the beaten path
Yeah.
at the old place. You would never look out the one window that we had facing any sort of direction that would just be a street view and see anything, any action, anybody
different.
walking. Here, I mean, there's people driving.
yeah.
There's people walking. We can watch people walk and rate their outfits. It's fantastic.
The
It gives you a purpose here.
CFL under their protocol, they won't play games 8 or above.
Ooh, so it's right on the cusp right now.
Yeah, and the CFL pushes that. They will. I've seen a game a couple of years ago where it was probably when you look at the thing, it was like a 8, and they're like, "Oh, it's a 6," and they played it. But if that does bump up to 10, I don't know how you fake that one. So the CFL will be tested because I don't know what you do on this one. You got a doubleheader tomorrow. You can maybe try playing it later this weekend and stuff, but it will throw a lot of things into.
Monday Nighter. What did AI say?
AI. Wait, hold on. What? Oh my God! Don't tell me. I lost it. I lost it. I'm so sorry.
Seems like a great friend.
I want your picks for the week 9 CFL games this weekend.
Is this an app?
I'm currently on a browser.
Do you have to pay for this service?
Nope.
So what do you just put? ChatGPT.com.
.com.
I've never once used ChatGPT.
There are
Apparently everybody uses
uses
it for
for
like
it.
social media posts and stuff like that.
There's various ways to use it where I feel like it is a tool. Like AI scares me with jobs and things like that and where we're going. I don't
Yeah,
like
AI
certain
wrote
things.
us a limerick the
I
other
don't-
week and it uses two of the
I don't
same
like
words.
what it does with the music. I'm not gonna lie. Like things like the jingles, even the Jay's big play today, it scares me because
pretty
you could listen
impressive.
to some of those things and be like, "Is that AI? Like, was that human or something?" And that scares me because I don't ever want to lose human elements on those type of things. But to me, it is also still a tool. It can be very helpful or resourceful for you. Like,
Yeah.
and it can help. Like, I will write an email, and sometimes I go, I don't know if this is like. I will just put it into ChatGPT and be like, I'm looking for this, and it will help correct it. And then I take that and I edit it a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it's just it's
It is
almost
a
like
great-
sometimes you're looking like you need someone to review something.
Yes.
If there's no one around or you don't want to show anyone, it can review it for you.
Well, and truthfully, this show will never be taken over by AI.
Nope.
Because if it was, AI would never condemn itself.
Nope.
So you know this is real right now. We're real people.
Yep.
Because we are bashing AI. I don't think AI would do that.
I think AI would.
Go
AI
at
is
each
very-
other. Be a
Well,
war.
if
You are the
anytime
only
you get
person to
mad-
get into an argument with
Yeah,
AI.
if you get mad
so.
at ChatGPT and AI, it always apologizes.
It does. Yeah.
It never throws it back your way. So it's always self.
But this still
it's on
doesn't mean they
itself.
would take shots at their
So
own.
I think you would be more likely to be like, yeah, we're not good.
Do you think AI is one giant brain or is it a conglomerate of robots?
It's a lot of electricity it uses, and it's actually not good for the world. Every time you search something,
Oh, so Benny's killing kids right now.
he's killing rainforests and things like
Way
that.
to go,
Yeah.
Ben.
Whoops.
What did AI say?
You can ask it to draw picture things and all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So, Bombers and Argos. They have the Argos. Despite Winnipeg's early season success, Emery Hunt and several outlets favor Toronto getting the points, citing Toronto's improving form and strength in the running game. On balance, I give the edge to Toronto to pull the outright upset.
Okay. AI's with me.
Cats and Elks. We're going Ticats. Hamilton is riding momentum, unbeaten recent games, and strong on both sides, while Edmonton continues to struggle. CFL.ca's predictor also backed Hamilton empathetically as the best bet here.
See, the AI is not picking those things, though.
Fair enough. Right.
That's how you know we're not AI, because we pick things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Owls and Riders. They're going Owls. While Emery Hunt gives a narrow edge. Wait, did we not just talk about?
Oh, this Emery Hunt's getting way too much shine here. Isn't he a CFL.ca?
Well,
writer?
Emery Hunt gives a narrow
don't know who
edge to
Emery Hunt is.
Saskatchewan. CFL.ca's model instead picks Montreal, highlighting Montreal's strong defense, tough home field, and Saskatchewan's struggles in Montreal recently. I side with Montreal for the value and situational edge. That was
Thanks, AI. Thanks,
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
yeah.
So wonderful.
Maybe we should get Emery Hunt on the show and ask him why he's so tight with AI.
I've never heard of Emery Hunt.
It's a great question. Well, he popped in
I'm
two
starting to
different
wonder if he's
descriptions.
even real.
He popped in expert Emery Hunt capture. Oh, sorry.
What, AI expert? How do I know?
Emery Hunt.
I don't
How do
even
you
know if
spell
he's
Emery
real.
Hunt?
EMORY.
Oh, EMORY. Hunt.
Yeah.
Well, I'm finding something. He's a CBS sports analyst
Yeah.
who covers CFB, which is college football and NFL matchups. So where's his CFL stuff coming from?
Great question.
Why is he getting into the CFL and things?
It's a great question.
By the way, did any of you see the first down marker from the Hall of Fame game yesterday?
No.
It's virtual.
Huh.
The tennis way.
Yeah.
Yep.
They said they were going to be doing that. So, okay, hang on. I didn't watch any of it.
I didn't watch any of it. I just saw it on Twitter yesterday.
So, there's still chain gang.
I actually don't even know. I'm assuming. Yeah, I think so
They
that they
have
know
to-
where things
They
are.
have to be as a backup.
So
If the
I can't-
technology
But
failed.
there's the virtual measurement. Oh, I'll see. Can I zoom in?
I see it.
Why? I'm gonna. Will this work? Yeah, there you go. So this is how it. So they zoom in on the football, and then they show you a first down marker. And first down,
Wow.
it's passed. So the chain gang doesn't run out anymore.
That's crazy. So there are sensors all over the place. Has
Gotta
to
be some. I just don't know how they're gonna So I guess I don't know how to figure So it's the ref still placing the ball is the thing that matters, which is kind of a guess.
Yeah.
It's a
kind of a guess.
calculated guess.
We've seen some games this year in the CFL where we're going.
CFL is
we don't know
different
what
than
we're
NFL,
doing.
Matthew.
They share refs. In the preseason, there's a mix of refs.
In the preseason, Matthew.
This is preseason down there.
Good.
So the placing the ball.
Good.
Actually, a question was asked earlier. How are you with refs now after ref week?
The same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They didn't win
same.
you over?
Oh yeah, they're human beings. I mean, but they actually admitted that yeah, we screw up all the time,
Good.
and I'm allowed to be upset at you for screwing up. But I do understand it, and it's funny. Like they all said, none of us are perfect, and when we screw up, trust me, if you think it bothers you, it bothers us more. So that was kind of nice to hear that they're people. Obviously, I mean my thing with refs is just a generalization of how I feel about them at most times. But I mean, they have hard jobs.
They do.
And they take it very seriously. They all said, like every ref we had on, communication is the key to being a good ref.
That is 100%
Right?
the case.
And you can't, I mean, how are you going to argue that?
To me, I can't stand the refs that think every call they make is correct and they can't admit when they screwed up and they can't be real with you and have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
If I'm coming like
Or too proud. Too
yeah,
I'm not talking to you.
yeah, like
But it also,
yeah.
it is how you would address a ref too.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
you
100%.
can't, you cannot show up a referee.
no, 100%.
That is no bueno.
But like we get it a lot in ball hockey where like there's drastic ends. There's refs that like love us because we'll come up with like, hey, like I didn't understand this call. And there's refs that'll tell us, yeah, I screwed that one up. I saw from my view, I was like this. I was like, hey, that's fine. You guys screw up, whatever. But then there's the ones that are like they need to justify their call and they need it like and they set a standard and then they flip-flop on that standard, and then when you tell them, okay, what is this? Well, like, why are you, I don't need to talk to you, whatever, like all this stuff, like, those are the refs that drive me nuts. It's like, have a real, if a player is coming up and screaming at you, I understand why you're like, okay, like, I'm not giving you anything. I'm not giving you any of my justification on calls. But if a guy comes up to you calmly, goes, okay, I didn't understand this, and you have the, like, you're not a ref, so you wouldn't understand, blah, 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 like, I hate that stuff.
Refs are humans, and they're naturally just going to have human instincts. It's just what, and I hate the ref you suck chance at hockey games. It'll like in the playoffs.
That works.
I think it's actually, if anything, it's going to be that next time there's a close call, the natural reaction of that ref, whether they know it or not, they are going to go against you or something.
Yeah.
I don't understand why as a sports, like you would just chant. Like, if there's like many of them. But nowadays in Edmonton, it seems in those playoffs, like one bad call and it's ref. You suck, ref, you suck. And I'm just like, that. This works opposite. I feel like that works opposite.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
CFL Winnipeg Football Club are actively monitoring air condition qualities for today. This is a statement from the Bombers. The game remains scheduled to begin at 7:30. Our meteorologist expects air quality improve throughout the day, but they are monitoring it, so keeping things posted. So we shall see. 8+ out in Winnipeg. It will wreak havoc. Football is the worst of them all to reschedule. You could reschedule a baseball game. You could reschedule a basketball game. You could reschedule a hockey game. It's a lot easier to do.
I wonder,
Football is difficult.
Yeah.
I wonder
Football
if
is
now,
always tough.
because this is in Winnipeg,
Yeah.
I wonder if now the Toronto Argonauts have already reached out and are looking at booking rooms, just tentatively.
They would have. I would assume that that's done by now.
Yeah.
It'd be the smart thing to do. But it's like, I remember years ago, I think Baltimore was in Houston in week 2, and there was a hurricane that rolled through town. And it happened that both those two teams had a same bye week later in the season. So they got the bye week 2. And then they had to play the rest of the season.
Oh, wow.
It worked out. That stuff generally doesn't work out as often. So that's why it's like, if the CFL can't get this game in, I don't know how you schedule this game in there.
Right. You own the lock shop?
Yeah,
No way.
Have fun with that.
I will.
I got to go prep for the big show with the boss man here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a little nervous, but we'll have fun. We have a special guest.
Yeah, I mentioned Andrew from the Turf District.
Maybe
I
another.
gotta still get a baseball guest. I still got to work on that.
Sure, we will.
I've
Talking
messaged,
some
haven't
ball.
responded.
Why not?
Yep.
I'd like to talk a little bit of ball. Trade deadline was yesterday. Did you know that?
Yeah.
We all did.
Yeah.
Who didn't?
Sorry, I'm Savage the plumber knows exactly what I'm talking about with BHE hockey, ball hockey refs. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were relating pretty good on that.
This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage Experts. Up next, it is the Lock Shop, myself and Huss. We've got Oil Stream today, which is Hernan with Tommy. We got EST Afternoons, Hernan Gager. We got the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, without Reed though, with Matt Iwanyk. Tomorrow we've got Green and Gold Kickoff Show, noon. Yourself, Taylor Inglis, Brendan Eric. You'll also have the post-game show. And then on Sunday, 8 o'clock, VIP Golf Show. Murray McCourt, Curtis Stock, and Brendan Eric will be in for that one as well. We're back with live programming also on Tuesday, as we will be off for Monday. It is his Heritage Day weekend. On behalf of Benny, Jay, I'm Matt. Thanks for tuning in to the Hangout here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports, presented by Play Alberta Lock Shop. Coming in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here, joining us today.